Hey guys, today we're going to be, well, sorry for the huge hiatus I took. It's been rather difficult to record all this stuff. I've been busy, but that shouldn't really happen anymore unless I do get busy again, but that's besides the point. Alright, so SummerSlam. It was on Sunday night. I watched the chat. I did not purchase the pay-per-view, but hey, the chat was pretty good. So first match was what believe the first match was. I'm not even sure. Was Rey Mysterio, John Morrison, and Kofi Kingston versus The Miz, R-Truth, and Alberto Del Rio. This was I believe a last-minute add-in, or like, you know, like one of those like last day add-ins or something like that. Oh well. Rey Mysterio scored the victory, I believe, with the 619. Moving on, there's the Divas Championship. Kelly defeated Beth Phoenix. Not really gonna get into that because I don't really care about it. Wade Barrett defeated Daniel Bryan. I have a feeling this rivalry is going to go on for a while, but who's to say? Mark Henry defeated Sheamus out of a countout. I believe this is probably one of the dumbest victories you could possibly have. Moving on. And this is really in no particular order because I don't remember the exact order of the matches, except like main event wise I know them. Alright, now to the main events. Randy Orton defeated Christian in a no holds barred match. Randy Orton is now the new World Heavyweight Champion. I'm more of a Christian fan, and I'm on the WWE site right now, and I want to tell you a little something I kind of just found out that some of you guys might like, some of you guys won't. A certain man appeared during that match, and it's pretty, if you understand, if you think you know, I'm not gonna say it because I want you guys to think about it, which you guys probably already know, but there's a certain man that these two both know for a long time who came to the Staples Arena, which was where it was held, and got involved in the match. Screwed, I'm not gonna let you guys guess because it's kind of dumb for me to try to put in different words. Basically, Edge came back, and yes, I'm serious, Edge came back for this appearance and screwed Christian. He betrayed Christian. It was not good, but what can you do? That's the funny thing that Edge actually walked out with, walked into the match with Christian, and then Edge walked out, I guess. And it was a pretty brutal match. And honestly, if it was not a no holds barred match, I think Christian would have a better chance. But when you mess with a pissed off Viper, you're gonna get bit. So, I guess you could put it that way. Now, that's all I can pretty much share about that match. They won the match. Well, I mean, Randy won the match with a RKO on steel steps. and got the 1-2-3 obviously. Okay, the last match of the night, and actually I really can't say the last match. It's more of a two-parter, so bear with me. CM Punk versus John Cena. It was a very good match. This was unbelievable. So much talent in this match, so much back and forth, from AAs to GTSs. But here's how CM Punk won. But people are debating this. I'm completely agreeing that John Cena did get screwed over, but I am a CM Punk fan and sort of a John Cena fan, so it's gonna kind of screw up a little bit. But it's just interesting, I guess you could say, because when CM Punk hit the final GTS for the 1-2-3, Cena's foot was clearly on the bottom rope, but Triple H did not see it. He counted the 1-2-3, and CM Punk was the new Undisputed Champion. Now, the second part. Alberto Del Rio. Actually, wait, no, that's too far ahead. Gotta get to a little bit more in depth of what exactly happened after that match. Kevin Nash came by, and yes, I'm not kidding, Kevin Nash. Good old Diesel. If you guys don't know who Kevin Nash is, I suggest you look him up, because he's a vital person in the history of this company. So Kevin Nash comes up behind CM Punk and hits him with the Diesel Bomb. I believe it's called the Diesel Bomb or whatever, but I believe that's what it used to be called when he was Diesel, but the commentators called it the Jackknife Power Bomb, but whatever. So after that, he's just laying there to rest. Well, CM Punk's laying there, and so here's the thing now. CM Punk lying on the floor, pain, probably unconscious. Just think about a certain pay-per-view, Money in the Bank, of course, and the Mexican aristocrat holding it. He walks down to the ring, cashes it in, and I believe gets the 1-2-3. I don't know how. I believe he just pinned him on the spot. I don't think it was a submission, but as I said, I only watched the chat. But he, in fact, now is the new Undisputed Champion. So this was a decent pay-per-view, like chat-wise and stuff like that. But honestly, I think the two main events were phenomenal, but everything else was crap. Did not need it. So anyways, moving on to Raw. So last night, pretty tense. Triple H came out. He apologized to Cena or apologized to WWE Universe also for pretty much screwing over John Cena because he did not see the bottom rope, and he invited Kevin Nash to explain himself. So that's that. Okay, the first match of the night is a big one. This is like main event quality, but you had to see it to get it. John Morrison versus R-Truth in a Falls Count Anywhere. Yeah, so Falls Count Anywhere, and that's really interesting considering it's a intro match. But anyways, lots of back and forth. It actually looked like R-Truth dominated a good part of the match. But at the last second, John Morrison pulled off a suplex, and R-Truth landed in one of those like little roll chairs near the ring. If you saw the Raw, you would get it. So after, then now he's on the chair, and the funny thing is, I guess pretty much John Morrison just told him to sit in some retrospective way. But anyway, you'd have to honestly understand the joke. But John Morrison nailed that knee to the skull while R-Truth is on the chair to get the 1, 2, 3. Good match. There was a Dolph Ziggler versus Alex Riley. I believe it was. Honestly, I just like the Raw was okay. It just, as soon as after the first match was done, my expectations were high, or I guess you could say high, and then they drop. What I mean by drop is that all the other matches were crap. That's why I don't remember all the good stuff, because it's not important to me. But it's interesting. So there was Kelly and I believe Eve versus the Bella Twins. I believe Kelly won. I honestly don't care about that match. Like all the filler matches suck, but I'm just gonna skip a little bit of the matches because, as I say, they suck. I'm gonna include the main event match, of course, but the minuscule matches I don't remember and they kind of suck. If you really want to see them, go on YouTube, or well, actually, while you're here, I guess you could say, go on the WWE page, or whatever you want to call it, and they post up the Raw. So there you go. Kevin Nash came out. He explained himself that he was actually there just to attend SummerSlam. He got a text message from whom might be Triple H actually, and he said he was told to do it, and he said it was just plain business. CM Punk came out and interrupted him. They all had a huge verbal argument, which actually was pretty intriguing to watch, and all sorts of other things. Stephanie McMahon made an appearance. It was really small, but she made an appearance. And I actually believe she's the anonymous GM, if you get all the clues and such, or Mick Foley, but probably not Mick Foley. So main event: Rey Mysterio versus Alberto Del Rio for the WWE Championship. And it sucks because, I mean, it was in Rey's hometown of San Diego, California, and he lost. But it was a good match. Don't get me wrong, sure, I hated the fact Del Rio won, but it was a damn good match. But anyways, so lots of back and forth. Mysterio tried to go for 619 several times, misses. He does hit 619 one time, but after that, stupid camera. Sorry guys, technical difficulties. Anyways, Rey Mysterio hits the 619, goes for the splash. At the last minute, Del Rio lifts his knees up and gets the 1, 2, 3, which